Hi, welcome back. It's day 2. We're here in the 7 chakra warm-up challenge, and today we're going to be looking at our sacral chakra or our second chakra, and we're going to find all this flow, this movement, flexibility, and play. And so we're going to do a lot of hip openers, so make sure that you're taking care of your body. Bring in some props if you need to, make adjustments wherever you need to, okay? Let's dive in. We're just going to start in a seated position. And again, I invite you to close your eyes if that feels good, just to disconnect from what you were doing before this and just tune into your own inner life. And start to become aware of your breath. I'll ring us in. And as we shift gears here, we can start to feel the ground beneath us as we worked with our root yesterday, feeling that support of the ground underneath. And now we shift into our sacral chakra, the home of our creativity, our sensuality, sexuality. There's a lot of flow in here. Our element in here is our water. And so just start to tune into this area of your body as you find an intention for this moment, for this practice, and for your day. And we'll take a little cleansing breath. And so this cleansing breath, we're going to try a tiered breath. So we're going to inhale in little inhales until the top of the breath. We're going to hold and then release through the mouth. So our inhale is through the nose, little short breaths. Sounds like till we get to the top. When you get to your top, you're going to hold, and then when it feels right, or when I cue you, you're going to have your exhale through your mouth. Okay? Let's try it. We inhale. Hold. And release. You can extend that exhale. And we'll try it again. Our tiered inhale. Hold, and then release, extending. And last time, here we go, our inhale. Hold, and we release. Beautiful. We can start to find a little sway of the spine. We're going to initiate this from that second chakra. So we find our hips, our pelvic bowl, and we find just a gentle sway back and forth. And so maybe this is feeling a little clunky, or maybe there's some spots that don't feel so liquid yet. And just notice we're encouraging flexibility in the body as we also encourage flexibility in the mind. And so this is a great thing to bring in if you're feeling really stuck, or you're feeling like you're in a stubborn moment. Bring in this flexibility through your second chakra. Find your breath as you do this. And then we'll start to let this morph into some circles. So find your way in your own creative manner into circles through the hips. And where's your breath? So we start to become aware. How is the breath moving in us as we do this? These big, generous circles. Maybe one inhale takes you around halfway, the exhale takes you around the other. Just start to get curious. And if your eyes are closed, maybe you want to start to blink to the room, blink open to the room, and start to become aware of the space around you. And we can change directions. So you start to open your peripherals, what's happening on either side of you. Sometimes when we get really anxious, we go into tunnel vision. And so opening your peripherals is a nice way to bring more options to your body. Still experiencing the breath. And then eventually we're going to let this, when it feels right for you, come to a close. And then just resonate with what just got stirred in your body. Just resonate what's happening. Maybe you're feeling energy in your legs. Maybe it's heat. Just notice what's changed. We always want to bring in that curiosity. And as we start to really look at the inner body, we're going to tap out. So we're just going to tap out gently as you breathe. Tapping through the body, starting to feel the inner life even more. You can start to bring in that exhale with sound. And through the neck. Still feel your feet and your connection to the floor as you tap through the face. Waking all that up. We'll scratch through the hairline. And massage through the ears. Oof. And then a little jaw massage. Oof. So the jaw hinge and our hips are very connected. So notice if you're gripping as you massage that jaw. Maybe you want to find a little sway again in here or a circle. And we'll just find a little sigh of relief. Noticing the vulnerability it takes to make sound. And then just resonate again. Notice what's changed here, how you're feeling now. Just keeping those peripherals. We're going to start to move into a cat-cow. So we're going to find our way gently into our tabletop. And so we'll allow for as much liquidity in the spine as we move back and forth through these poses of the cow and the cat. And where's your breath here? You can start to exhale with that audible sound connected to your second chakra, your sacral chakra. Right. And then we're going to gently come back to tabletop and find a figure 8 in through the hips. So Again, might take a second to figure it out. That's a terrible joke. Oh my gosh. But find that 8. Find how that feels today. Again, that might feel a little clunky. It might get into your brain a little bit. Give over to your body. And did you stop breathing? Lovely. And you can let that go. We're going to go into a low lunge. So we're going to bring our right foot forward here. Hands on either side. And just see where your edge is. Don't go beyond it. Find your breath. Let go in the jaw. We'll find that exhale connected to the second chakra. And then we're going to pull our hip creases back. We're going to find our stretch through the back of the right leg. Let go in the shoulders. Oof, we could stay here all day. But we won't. Let's go back forward into our low lunge. And then we're going to take our right hand to the inside of the leg. You can just hang out here. Or if you want to go down to your elbows, you can do that. Making sure you're not gripping in your jaw. Or you're not going beyond an edge. Coming back to our hands, pressing into the earth. We're going to walk our right foot across the body and find our pigeon. And you can look back at your legs, square that off. Maybe you want to just stay here. Maybe this is enough today. Or if you want to go down to the ground, you can do that. See if you can find ease over this position. Even relaxation over this position, this pose. You can still find your voiced breath as we gently warm up the voice here. Nice. You can press into the earth, come back up, and we're going to send this right foot back to join the left, and we'll find our cobra. So you may want to go higher. You can go into your little baby, whatever feels good today. You can have a little wiggle in the hips. Again, always being aware of the jaw while we're opening through the hips. So we're going to find our way back slowly into a tabletop, which will bring us into our low lunge on the left side. So bringing our left leg forward, both hands on either side, opening through here. This might feel different on this side. Nice. And then we're going to bring our hip crease back and find a reverse lunge, stretching through the back of the left leg. You can flex that foot. And just notice the inner body while you're here. There's heat, feeling the air on your skin. Anywhere else you can relax in this pose. And then we'll gently move back to our low lunge. And bring our left hand to the inner left thigh, basically, on the floor. And here again, you can go down to your elbows if that feels good. If not, you can just hang out here. Might feel different on this side. You can rest your head. Maybe you're carrying tension in your neck here. You give little nods back and forth. And then you can come back to your hands if you aren't there already. We're going to walk our left foot across the body for our pigeon. Check back behind you, square that off. And again, you can rest here. That might be enough. And you can also go down to your elbows, go down all the way to a rest. And again, find your ease in this pose. Let go in the jaw. Any gripping we can let go of, gripping in the body, gripping in the mind. Following your breath, continuing that audible exhale. Great. And then we'll press into our hands. We're going to send that our left foot back to join the right. We'll find our cobra again. So again, if you want to go down to your elbows, you can. Coming up, just play with the range. You can even find a little sway in here. And then with our right knee, we're just going to bring it up towards the side here. Our little yin frog, side frog. And now again, you can lift up if that feels good, or just stay on your elbows. Feels good to me right now. And finding that exhale. What does that feel like in this position? Great, and we'll send our right foot back, and then we're going to lift it up to join our right hand. You can have a little stretch here through the front of the thigh. Again, allowing for the jaw to be nice and relaxed. Great, and let that go. We'll bring our left knee up to the side. And see, where is there extra tension? Where is there extra holding? And here we can find some motorboats through the lips. Great, and sending that left foot back. We'll let it join the left hand. You can play with your whole range. And then allowing that to come back down, we're going to shift our way into a child's pose. And as we're doing that, we're going to open up to vowel sounds or thong sounds, any vowel sounds in any language. As you go into this, you can start with a hum, and then go into any unobstructed sound. Just play with the vowel sounds. Feel the vibrations in your body here. Maybe you can make yourself laugh a little bit as we're going to shift out of that. continuing the play of the child, we're going to roll into our back. And we're going to find a happy baby and give a little play. Find a little play in here. Maybe you want to grab your ankles and find that sense of play as when you were a baby. And tap your feet. Find all those vowel sounds. Up and down through your range. Hey, wow, super silly. Go to the silly. Right, and then we can bring our feet down to the ground. We're going to find our windshield wiper legs, bringing your knees to either side. You can let go of the vowel sounds unless you want to continue. Right, and then we'll send our left leg straight. Keep your right knee bent, and we're just going to find a twist. So send that across your body into a little twist. You can send your right arm out so the right leg is across the body. Find that exhale. Great, and shifting out of that, we'll bring our right foot down, our left foot up, left knee faces the ceiling, and then we take it across the body. To a little twist, and stretch out with your left hand, left arm. And then just breathe into this stretch. Very nice. And so from here, we can shift out of that, and we're going to find our creative way up to standing. So we can find some sort of proprioceptive movement of how you want to get up. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Just start to follow what the body wants to do. It's not about the brain telling you, oh, this should be good. Follow the instincts of your body. There can be stretches along the way, dances along the way. Find the flow and the water element in here. And we'll start to find just a little bit of gibberish or outlandish, just has to open up the face. Still moving in the way that your body wants to move. And then we're going to shake that out a little bit. Shaking it out for sound. Nice. And so from here, we're going to look at our 3 states of this sacral chakra. So you might want to give your sacral a little bit of sensations just under your navel. We're going to go into overactive first. So you're going to allow that image of the vortex to come out through there and get bigger and bigger and bigger. So now this energy is just flowing out like an ocean. Okay, so once you set this energy, you can take that for a walk around your place. You can find a little bit of lust in here, a little bit of fun, a little bit of play, nice loose hips. Lots of energy coming out through the pelvis. You're being led by your pelvis. And so from here, we're going to find our F sound on that. Connect your breath to this sensation. And then you find your ha sound here. Ha. Keep your eyes at horizon. This kind of person will not back down. So, ha. 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 Enjoy it. Have a little fun in here. Ha. And our line to play with this is, you can't resist me. Okay, so own that. You can't resist me. Who are you talking to? You can't resist me. Play with that. Believe it. You can't resist me. Maybe there's another line or something else you want to say here. Maybe you want to stop walking. You want to just allow yourself to own this still. Notice what this feels like in your body, how much permission you have to do this. Great. And then we're going to shift that into our underactive, not so fun. We're going to pull this in. We're going to pull all of that ocean back in. And this becomes a very dry place. So we're going to let go of all of our air, and then you're going to pull back, contract through that sacral chakra, and then we kind of hold it in place. And here we drop in a little bit of guilt. And just notice what this does to the rest of your body. Notice what this does to your mind. Notice if this feels familiar. You can start to walk this around your space. Noticing that it's way easier to contract here. Looking down, fidget. Just notice what instinctively you start to do as you pull this in. We'll find our breath here in the F sound. Really allowing for that contraction to hold. Find your ha sound there. Let that contraction speak. Ha. 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 Okay, and our line here is, I feel awkward. I feel awkward. Notice what that does to you. I feel awkward. I feel awkward. Who are you talking to? What's your imaginary circumstance? Maybe you want to let this go still. Feel awkward. Maybe there's other lines or other things you want to say here. Okay, let's let that go. Yeah, let's tap it out. Open up through the hips. Maybe you want to get a little circle in. A little bit of play. Find a play. Do something silly to make yourself laugh. And we'll find our grounding still. We'll press into the earth a little bit. And here we're going to find our overactive, underactive, overactive, underactive, until you find that place that feels like it's in the center. You're not allowing all that energy coming out, you're not pulling in. And it should feel like, relief. We can bring in our orange color therapy here. Bright orange ball in your pelvis. Great. If you're standing still, try not to lock your knees. You can take this for a walk. Notice if this feels familiar. And here we'll find our F sound through here. There's some joy in here. Definitely playfulness. Find your voice in here in the ha, ha, ha. Like a sigh of relief. Ha, ha, ha. And speaking from this place, we're going to say, I'm a creative being. I am a creative being. Enjoy that. Believe that you are. I am a creative being. Maybe you want to go into stillness. Or play with some other text. Nice. Okay, and so we'll leave you in this balanced state to take through your day. And so again, watch in the day if suddenly you're feeling like you're gripping in here, or you're getting into that overactive and you're getting into some mischief. So just notice. And so we'll close with some gratitude. So we'll bring hands to the belly, hands to the heart, or however you want to connect into your body. You can close your eyes if you like. And let's find some gratitude for your creativity. Gratitude for being this creative being. Gratitude for showing up for yourself today, for your creativity today. And let that gratitude permeate all of your cells. Gratitude is a feeling, is a frequency. It's not just in the mind. So we feel it through all of our senses. And for that, we'll close our practice today, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Solar Plexus.